And we are back to streaming. Hello everybody. My name is Ilis, and yes, we are back at it again with another Aviary Attorney. No, what happened to my Ace Attorney music? Ah, the buffer. That's so sad. But anyways, we don't need the music. Screw the music. We are back at it again with another Aviary. Hopefully we're gonna freaking finish it this time. There's 4 cases total. I think we might be on the 3rd one. I really hope this is the 4th one. Kind of. Like, as much as I love the game, I'm like so ready to just save France, continue on with my day, eat, you know, whatever the Spiriton wants to eat at the end of the day, just to make his day a little bit better. But we'll be just jumping into this, I guess. Let's go continue. To be honest, don't ask where we left off, because that was such a long time ago. I don't really remember. Oh, that sucks I don't remember, because there's so much I look like I need to do. Wow. I wish I knew what we were doing. I think the last time we left off, there was like criminal activity happening, and we needed to essentially find out who, like, the underground people for like the foxes and stuff like that. Or not the foxes, the wolves. Let's see, Justice's house. I don't think we needed there, because last time we went to the cathedral, and then we found out some shady business was happening. Let's see. Probably won't be anybody at the tavern. Might want to go to the investigation, just because we don't necessarily know what's happening. Hello, Renard. Well, isn't this most unexpected? Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Spiriton, I believe this is our first time meeting without disguises or pretenses, as it were. Dude, I just saved your life. You need to have more respect on that. Oh, but first things first. Nasty, would you kindly fetch our guests? Okay, thank you for having the kindness. Oh, of course, Monsieur Vilps. Of course. Monsieurs, what sort of tea would you like? Chamomile, Darget, maybe? Oh, let's go chamomile. So I honestly don't know what that second one is. Chamomile sounds good to me. Thanks, Mousy. I'm allergic to tea. I'm gonna die if that's okay. Should I go for chamomile too? Okay, 1 pot of chamomile coming right up. Imagine we try to make him do 2 different pots. That'd be so sad. Or mouse. Let's get down to business. What is your two... what is it that you two came here for? We just have a couple of questions. Definitely, let's ask about the uprising. Monsieur Vilps, have you ever heard any rumors of the uprising? Of course. These days, a man can't walk into the tavern without hearing angry men whispering about the violence and revolt. I dare say that Paris may find itself in the midst of yet another revolution before the end of the winter. But what can you tell us about discerners specifically? You know what they're meeting? I'm afraid I only know what you can read in the papers, Monsieur. I know anti-government protesters are meeting out in the open until the government clamped down on large public banquets. With banquets gone, who knows what the discerners want? I see. Perhaps I can assist you with something. That's what I came here for. Have you ever heard of Croquet Monsieur? Have you ever heard of the person called Croquet Monsieur? Right, so that was the guy that we were trying to figure out. And then there's like a whole thing with like the patriarchy and like the different levels of government, and I just didn't understand, but that's okay. I guess I'm coming into this with just as much knowledge as I had last time. And no, we aren't talking about the sandwich, unfortunately. Wow, Spiriton. It's okay, we'll get you food at the end of this. The Croquet Monsieur. Are you referring to the black market salesman? The man who claims to be able to produce anything, no matter how illegal? Yes, that sounds exactly like the person we're looking for. Do you know him? Me, personally? No, Monsieur. I just know the vile repulsion. I see, then. Do you have any idea how we can find him? Probably not. Meeting the Croquet Monsieur face-to-face is not easy. This man doesn't make himself known just to anybody after all. I know. I should do a little investigating work of my own. What have you been doing here all day, then? Come back in 3 days, and I should tell you where you can find the Croquet Monsieur. That's an enormous help. Thank you so much, Monsieur Phelps. Of course. But there's a price. A price? It's just a small fee. A mere 30 francs. I freaking got you out of jail. And the death wish. The judge wanted your head, man. I don't... Hey, we saved your derriere over there in Prince Juan's business. Is there any way to show your gratitude? Monsieur Velps, you must understand there is no personal errand. We must... Ugh. This is no personal errand. We are investigating on behalf of King and the country. I'm sure your intentions are noble, Monsieur Falcon, but I am running a business here. A fox has to eat. You wouldn't have eaten if we didn't save you. 30 Francis, and I guarantee I will find the croquet, Monsieur. That's my final offer. What do you say? We'll take it, because I think I have 112. I'll be fine. There you go, Monsieur. Very good. As promised, I shall return in 3 days. Return in 3 days later, and I should tell you where the croquet, Monsieur, can be found. Rest assured, I will undertake the end of the bargain with care and diligence. I expect nothing less. Thank you, Monsieur. What has he been doing this entire time? It is my pleasure. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? No. Screw you. Have a pleasant day. No, don't have a pleasant day. If you choke on your tea. We didn't even get the tea! The tea's ready, Monsieur. Oh no! I'm afraid you're too slow, Mousy. The poor mouse! You didn't do anything wrong. Oh. He tried his best. There was an attempt. Rue de Montus. Oh, words. I love the art style so much. There he is. There's my favorite white boy. There's my favorite birdie. That's the rooster who shot Croque Monsieur. Wow. Wasn't that one of the attorneys, a rooster, right? I think we're getting close to unraveling the whole rebellious nonsense. Let's not dwell, Spiriton. We're nearly there. Alright, let me just deal with this letter first. Spam? I don't think so. It's from Cocorico. Servian? Go ahead, Spiriton. Let's hear it. JJ, this letter reaches you uninterrupted. Then it means that I have been captured or killed by the rebels. Ooh. Last evening, the inspector gave me a tip-off in midnight to trade between the rebel and the Croque Monsieur on Rue des Monts. I intend to watch from the shadows, but I know such a mission is a dangerous one. Wish me luck. If this is the last correspondence you'll ever hear from me, then I suppose we should end on a positive note. Falcon, you're a good friend and an excellent lawyer. I'm sorry for belittling you all these years. Yeah, I was like, wasn't he the one that was like literally hating on us? But whatever. Kind regards, Servan Cocorico. Screw you, Cocorico. I remember you not being a very nice person, but it is what it is. Is this for real? There's no way. This letter has to be some sort of setup. Actually, was it the rabbit? Maybe it's the rabbit that didn't like us. I don't remember. It's Spirifin's handwriting. Where do you think he is? I don't know. Probably dead. 6 feet under. Where would he go alone? I don't know. Probably because he was told to. What do you mean? It's part of the black market. You don't just tell somebody to bring a whole gang over. What do you expect? We have to help him, right? I mean, if it's a trade at midnight last night and it's 10 o'clock now, he might still be okay. Maybe. I don't know. Come on, Falcon. Pull yourself together. We gotta act fast while there's still time on the clock. Spiriton, I have a bad feeling in my gut. Yeah, let's not die ourselves, and let's finish the case. Yeah, me too. This letter is terrifying stuff. No, you don't understand. I know that if Servanton isn't already dead now, he will be very soon, and there's nothing we could do about it. What are you talking about? We don't know that. I do. I'm certain. We've messed up. We've missed something. We've overlooked something vital, and now Servanton's fate is sealed. Why are you sounding like it's our fault? We didn't do crap. You're spouting deficient nonsense. Oh, deficient. Maybe I'm just too tired to read that. I don't know. Come on, Falcon. Let's go visit the Rue des Monsieur. We might find a clue. Okay. Sounds good. Come on, Spiriton. Keep up. Wheeze. It's no time for wheezing. If Cocorico was last seen around here, there has to be a clue nearby. Right. Suck the air. Okay. I mean, probably the blood right here, but there's a pool of blood right here. Okay, I was kind of guessing, but that's great. Cocoricos. I see drag marks heading towards the tunnel, which leads straight to the Cine. If I were to guess, somebody was killed here last night, and their body was hastily disposed in the river. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, we gotta talk to the river guy now then, probably. But I see several sets of bloodied footprints too. Some are faint, but they head that way, towards the main road. So he could still be alive? We see where the footprints go. Could we identify the footprints of like, hey, you know, that seems like a fox, wolf, maybe something like a bird. You know, that seems like important information. Here, the footsteps lead right into the Notre Dame. Oh, I guess that wouldn't matter because they all wear shoes. Ah. That's right. Logic. It seems that way. Unbelievable. I just didn't read that. Forget the farrier. Let's keep following the blood trail and see where it ends up. The friar. Wait a minute, Falcon. Shouldn't we get the police involved before we go any further? Dude, Kokoriko's gonna die. Can the police be trusted? I think they can, because I just don't want to go to jail myself. That would be the smart thing to do. Why don't you run and find a policeman, and I'll go head on. Nice try, but I'm not abandoning you. We have no idea who or what could be ahead. Hey, wait up. That leads straight towards... Ba-ba-ba. Man, I'm vanished. What is that mouthy parrot gonna relieve me of my duty so I can grab a snack? The trial keeps going. Hey, isn't that the conjurer jailkeeper? Quack. It's Croc, you dummies. Are you supposed to be a duck? I thought you were a raven. I had no idea that you were a religious man, Monsieur. I'm not. I had a career change. Private security pays so much better than regular jail keeping, you know. Yeah, you seem to hated your old job, too. Monsieur, we don't have very much time. I'll keep it brief. We're following a trail that leads to the door behind you. We need to let you need to let us pass. You shall not pass the door behind me. Ha, idiots. The door leads straight to the catacombs. You don't want to go in there. Catacombs? And besides, just because I know how to get in doesn't mean I can just go ahead and let y'all pass. I got a job to do. I have integrity. I promised to act as guard, and that's what I'm doing. You have no integrity. Are we gonna bribe him? Do you want to bribe, don't you? Yeah. There we go. Well, I don't want to punch him, and I don't think I really have a present. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll just pay everybody. Here, for your troubles. 10 Francis. What are you trying to insult me? I don't have anything else. A book. A letter. Device. Yeah, I don't. Literally just don't have anything. Alright, here's another 10. Ooh, starting to warm up. What else you got? I don't have anything else. Fine, here, take it. You made me pay more than the stupid fox made me. Actually, I think that was just the same, but still, I am not. My wallet. Oh, we're at 52. Good enough. So the door's right behind me. Go ahead. What? That door to the catacombs? It's that simple? Yeah, that's that simple. What? You expecting a hidden bookcase or something? Go on, go look. I'm still pissed. I hope we pickpocket him or something. What idiots. They're walking straight into a pitch black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and survive, or will they find the crazy lion girl and get shot? Oh my god, you could have mentioned that before. Either way, ain't my problem. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Upon entering the doorway, Falcon and Spiriton find themselves at the top of the stone staircase and that spirals down to the abyss below. Here goes nothing. They begin to descent. Ooh, spooky. I knew an underground passage would be dark, but this is ridiculous. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. Why would you go in without a freaking torch then? Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, Spiriton. Just keep swimming. I think that it was the last step. Now it's twisted tunnels ahead of us. I should take up smoking. If I smoked, I would have had a match right now, and we would have been able to see where we're going. Plus, you know, all the health benefits, and I would probably be a lot calmer. Keep it together, Spiriton. I know. I unravel loose thread from my jacket. Oh, they're gonna... Okay. So they're gonna do it like the... It's just like the stories. I don't know what, Greek story that is, the myth, but it's like the thread in the maze, and then there's like the lion or whatever that's trying to chase you and kill you. But that one. We can just trace the string. Why is the music so freaking ominous? Can we just trace the string to find our way back? If we reach a dead end? Good thinking, just like Theseus. Okay, that it is. Theseus! Wait, there aren't any minotaurs in there, are there? Head of a bull, body of a bull, scary stuff. No, there's just a body of a lion and a head of a lion. That's not actually, never mind. It feels like there's a gap in the wall here. I guess the path branches. I can feel a slight breeze coming from the passage to the left. The air seems a lot more stagnant to the right. Well, the breezy path would just be outside, so I guess we'll take the stagnant path. The air must be getting more stagnant the deeper we travel into the tunnels. Let's press onward. The walls feel weird and bumpy. What kind of stone is this? I hate to break it to you, Spiriton, but that's not stone. What is it? We're in a crypt. Oh dear. I thought it'd be dealing with 1 or 2 coffins, not a wall of skeletons. Keep it together, Spiriton. Silverson's life is on the line. Have you guys seen, like, the pictures of the catacombs? It's like, it's weird. I don't know, maybe it's just like, because I haven't seen one in a while, but I just remember from memory as like a kid that was just like walls lined of like bodies and crap, and I was just like, okay, that's nice that they did that. You're right, stay focused. I feel like I'm playing Slenderman or something like that. You're just gonna pop up. Oh, it looks like a path that branches again. Are my eyes going funky from all the darkness, or is this a glimmer of light coming from the right path? No, I see it too. That's definitely some light on the side. We'll follow the light. It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. But that might just mean that we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this has all been a wild goose chase. Listen. Voices? Voices, we're getting close. Wait, Falcon, aren't you scared? Terrified. And why are we going? Oh my god. It's the puppies. From the thingy. Oh, they're probably, because they're in some part of group. Why would your group meet down here? Oh, I guess they said that they couldn't congregate anywhere. I'll ask one more time. What is your name? No, it's Kokoriko! Are you with the police? The Royal Guards? Speak, bird. Mambo Mart, we have been here all night. He simply ain't talking. He didn't react to coaxing. He didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, you know, administer some justice. Justice, that word. Oh, the rooster finally crows. Dude. You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Kokoriko. I'm a public prosecutor of the Cordiasis. Well, Subby, it's been a pleasure, but we can't be having spies running around in the base of operations now, can we? I don't know how to do this in a French. What is the French accent of a... what is it called? Like a country French accent. I don't know how to do that. So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to... I hate this. Wait a minute, pero... oh, it's Spiro. This ain't no ordinary spy. 'Cause he prosecutor? No, because he's a bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago. Ooh. Whoa, you sure? I had my suspicions when I had his smug air of arrogance, his holier than thou glare. But now that I know his name and occupation, there's no doubt. Oh, dude, you're gonna die. Do you remember Bird? Do you remember the trial of the homeless lion in the winter of 1835? Wow, she's really pulling out dates. What was your father's name? Jean Beaumart. What were his crimes? His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from the grocery stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire for me to survive. But when he was seen by a policeman and the arrogant cockerel, like yourself actually. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged out of court and he had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about what my father did. All you cared about was your fulfilling lust to see a criminal behind the bars. I love that we're just like freaking Brunoing this, like behind walls, just listening to everything. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his third. Do you remember him? Mademoiselle, in all my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over thousands of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief. You rotten Conard. We're all just insects to you, are we? Do you really expect yourself to remember everybody that you've seen? Excuse me? Who cares if a child starves on the streets as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota, am I right? Your silence speaks volumes to your guilt. Kokoriko, you have been tried by the people of Second Republic. We have found you guilty of the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of Croque Monsieur, and the murder of my father, Jean Bermet. Oh, I have been found guilty? Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then all by means, shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment this mob resembles any court of justice in any form. A court of justice? No, that's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Ooh, she got a gun. Oh, things got real. Better remembers, read this man his last rites. With pleasure, madame. Oof. Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something. Oh, homie, like, we gotta run. No, stay silent. What do you mean? I kind of don't want to get shot. So that's just gonna be a me thing of staying silent. Kokoriko's gonna die if you don't say anything. Dude, we're gonna die if we say something. Do you want to speak up? Okay, Spiriton, you go. I'll stay here. Just in case you die, then at least we'll have a backup for, like, witnesses. I don't know. Because what the heck would we even freaking speak up about? Like, we're just gonna die. No, we're gonna stay silent. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. What? Do you have any last words? Just pull the trigger and be done with it. Honestly, I don't think that I could have saved him. I think we should just run. There's nothing more to see. Let's go. Falcon? Spiriton, don't act like that was the stupid decision. Falcon, stop. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? Look around, Spiriton. Fat cat bourgeoisies are getting in the way with murder. Wolves have infested the courts and churches. Kokoriko, perhaps the most righteous person in all of France, is lying and dead at the hands of an unruly mob. Justice is dead, Spiriton. It doesn't have to be like that. You could have done something to save Serviton. Homie, I don't think at this point we should be really touching anything, especially after that first trial that we screwed over that person. You want to be a heroic lawyer so badly? Fine, go and be a hero. You don't need my help. Exactly. You stick up to it, Falcon. And the key to the Aviary Attorney office. Take it. What? What are you... No, stop with the melodramatic, Falcon. If we hurry, we're able to tell Inspector Voltaire what we saw, and he'll be able to arrest the rebels before they escape. So do it. You don't need me to hold your hand. Exactly what I was saying. And when you see the inspector, make sure to tell him this. The Vividarian killer has returned. The Viridarian killer? I don't understand. Homie, am I my killer? Falcon, where are you going? Falcon, are we just gonna murder a bunch of people? That's great. End of Act 3, your game is gonna be saved. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Oh my god, we're at the end of the act. Okay. Last one. Screw that freaking cat. We saved her, didn't mean to. Oh well. I knew I had such bad feelings about you, freaking Caroline. My, to think that my papa would buy a place just for this little old me. I must throw a party to celebrate. Let's see. I need some lights, some decorations, some world-class cuisine, bloody rare steak perhaps. Are we gonna kill Caroline? But what to do about music? Ooh, I should ask my papa if he knows any pop stars. Someone cool like Monsieur Lucius. You disgust me, sir, you disgust me. Who said that? It was you, Dame Caroline. It was you who showed me the ugly face of injustice. It was you who taught me that our court system is corrupt to the core. It is always going to be like that, whatever. It is you who made me realize that if a man desires justice, he must bring it about in his own 2 hands. What's with the mask? Monsieur Falcon, is that you? Falcon is dead. He perished in the graves that lie under your very feet. You can call me Viridarian Killer. The Viridir... I mean, kind of deserved, I guess, but... very deserved, actually. Are we gonna go to jail for that now? I was about to say, oh, because she saw her face, but she's dead now. I guess it doesn't matter. What am I supposed to do now? Spiriton, you can do so much. Why don't you speak up like you wanted to? Huh? Falcon. Oh, it's you, Inspector. Monsieur Spiriton, I must congratulate you. Thank you for your quick actions on Wednesday. We're able to find and apprehend the rebel leader while she was still lurked in her den. I was doing my duty, Inspector. And yeah, you wanna know what? She would have killed so many other people if we freaking spoke up and didn't see it, I'm sure. I was just doing my duty, Inspector. Don't be so modest, lesser man. I wouldn't have delved into the catacombs so brazenly. You're a hero. But Kokoriko died. and I can't but feel that I could have done something to save him. You should have done something to save him if you wanted to. That is your fault entirely. Don't blame this on me. Kokuriko died an honorable and righteous man. His sacrifice wasn't for nothing. I'm like so kind of like just low-key mad at Spiriton. Low-key, but actually high-key. Fuming. I actually have an emote for that. That's the wrong one. Where's my mad face? That's also not my mad face. There we go. Screw you, Spiriton. Let's see, Spiriton, if you're looking to redeem Kokuriko's death in fitting matter, then I have a perfect gift for you. Here, take it. What is this? It looks like a license to practice law. Does this mean... Correct. In light of the extreme circumstances, the king has granted you power of an interim prosecutor. I don't know why that, like, stopped me for a second. Legal license has been added to your evidence folder. Wow, I'm a officially qualified lawyer. As a prosecutor, no less. This is just temporary, you understand, but if you prove yourself, who knows? Maybe you can pull some strings and make it permanent. Do you not have to pass the bar exam or anything? This is amazing. Do they have the bar exam in France? I don't know. But wait, why have you given me this? I'm glad you asked. We need a prosecutor to lead the case against Leone Beaumont, the ringleader of the rebel group. Okay, against. I was like, why are we doing this for her? Beaumont? That's the scary looking lioness? Correct. I'd be honored to take the job, but why aren't you asking one of the other prosecutors, like, I don't know, Rupert Rubbington? Rubbington? I don't trust that klutz with my tea, let alone handle a case as important as this. Yeah, I wouldn't probably trust him either. Spiriton, you clearly have the nerves and brains. I'm confident that you're ready to take this on. Okay, I'll do it. So, what do I do? Well, your job as a prosecutor is an interview Beaumont. We've already beat all the information that we can get out of her, but you must read Beaumont, her charges, and see if you can uncover any new facts. Right, got it. And, what charges would that be? Freaking murder? 3. First, the murder of Kokuriko, of course. Second, conspiring to incite a rebellion. Ooh, of course. And third, the murder of Dame Claire. Ooh, that wasn't her. We'll swipe that under the table. What? You didn't hear the news? On Friday evening, there was an enormous explosion at the Chantier Seminaire, and the only person inside at the time, Dame Clairton, and she was killed. The only person inside at the time was Dame Clairton. And what was she doing there? I thought Baron Repagil owned the household. In light of Baron's death, his properties were auctioned off. The Demias were the ones who purchased the chateau. We suspect that the Dame Clairton was touring the hall for the first time when she met her fate. This is surreal. But wait, you arrested Leone Beaumont straight after you met her, right? And that was on Wednesday afternoon. How could she possibly be guilty of committing a crime on Friday evening if she was in custody at the time? Simple. She has a large gang. She didn't plant the explosives herself, but we can be sure that she gave that order. I don't understand the motive. Oh no, Spiriton. I feel like he's gonna betray it. That's not necessarily betrayal. You're doing your justice, but I feel like we're gonna be the ones prosecuted for this. I don't understand the motive. Did Leone Beaumont hate Dame Clairton? Cataline? Come on, Spiriton. You have been granted prosecutor powers. You must start thinking like a prosecutor. Right, okay. Beaumont ordered to have Cataline killed because... she had no revenge on them. She didn't really hate the bourgeoisie. I guess she wanted a reaction. It was a provocation attack. Beaumont must be trying to terrorize both the public and the police in order to incite a rebellion as soon as possible. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. The dramatic killing of a popular member of the bourgeoisie class is the perfect way to rile up citizens' emotions. Anyways, you must also want to see the crime scene for yourself. Chateau Chateline? Yes. It's just a giant mold of rubble now, but as a prosecutor, you ought to see it with your own eyes. Right, got it. The trial's been in 3 days' time. Beaumont's fate is all but guaranteed. So just to turn up to the courthouse and you'll be fine. Does that mean we also get paid? Because I have nothing now. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait a minute, Inspector. About Falcon. You told me he turned cowardly and fled. What is of it? Never mind. I'm sorry that your friend ran away, Spiriton, but try to focus on the case. That's what matters. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna be the best prosecutor Pierce has ever seen. Sure. You'll see. Oh no. We didn't even get to get the thing. Let's see. Researching AA offices. I guess there was no reason to freaking pay that guy. Because it's like, it's past 3 days, hasn't it? I'm mad. Whatever. Okay. Fox took our money. I'm so mad. This is the Chateau Sindri. Wow, it's completely destroyed. I think this is where the foyer was. So the main hall must be in that big pile of charred rubble over there. It must have been one heck of an explosion. How many gunpowder kegs were used? Haha, a lawyer. Ah, Rabanito, don't sneak up on me like that. Wait, shouldn't you be doing community service at the Aviary? Nope, I'm done my time. Now I'm free to follow my passion. Your passion of scaring people and taking pictures. No, Birdman, my passion of wartime photography. See, that's when I heard this massive explosion last week, and I knew that I could get some juicy action shots. It was just I was one of the first ones on the scene. Juicy action shots? Haven't you heard? Photographs of violence, death, and mayhem all make for great photographic opportunities. Classy. Don't judge me. People will pay big money for that stuff. Art galleries, newspapers, lawyers. Speaking of which, where are the partners that where's that partner of yours? The big guy. We don't work together anymore. Really? That's unfortunate. I managed to get this great photograph for the event. I figured if he was attached to the case, he might be interested in it. Hey, I'm working on this case. Show me. Are you? Really? All right then. Is this your great photograph? It's blurry. I can't even make anything out. Yeah, I need at least a 30-second exposure for a good picture. It's not my fault that stupid people are moving around in front of it to ruin it. What is a good blurry picture to me? I can touch it up if you want. Draw over the blur, add some details. No, doctoring, bad review. The puppy now. Geez, you lawyers are a confusing bunch. Look, this is the only photograph of the event. Do you want it or not? I'll take it, because it looks like that might be a falcon. Fine, I'll take it off your hands. Whoa, I didn't say that you could have this for free. 20 Francis. 20 Francis for that garbage? 20 Francis for this work of art. I can sell it to the collector for 10,000 Francis. You're rubbing me blind at 20. 10. Nuh-uh. No battering. 20 or no photograph for you. I'll take it. I'm gonna spend all my money. I mean, it's at the end of the game anyways. We gotta spend it somehow. All right. Here's your money, you thief. And here's your photograph. A pleasure doing business with you, buddy. Add it to your photograph. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a crime scene to examine. Yes. That is indeed a big pile of rubble. Does Inspector Voltaire really expect me to trawl through all this wreckage for clues? I'll be here all day and night. If you're looking for gold and valuables, forget it. Looters picked this place within hours after the explosion. I'm not here for the gold. I'm looking for clues. Sure you are. Either way, there's nothing left of value here. Can I make a suggestion? From one buddy to another? Try the garden. The garden? The explosion disintegrated the whole front of the house, but the back was pretty much untouched. So if there are any clues left, I'd wager that you would find one. That would be the place to look. Oh, thanks, Rabanero. That's a big help. Oh, I was hoping for a tip or something. Bro, we just paid you. I have 32 Francis left. What do you want from me? Huh, Rabanero is right. This place is practically untouched. It's almost identical when I was last here. Well, I guess it's time to go clue hunting. You know, aside from the dead frog body that was here, but... The fountain is still running. I wonder who pays for the maintenance on these costs. I can't quite see inside the top of the basin here, but I can imagine that there'd be another mystery... I can't imagine there'd be another mystery cigar. Take a look. Couldn't hurt to take a look, I suppose, but I refused... Won't happen. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay. Let me get through this and I'll get through this. I'll explain. Couldn't hurt to look, I suppose, but I refused to get my feet wet. Okay, so... no, never mind. There's something dingling at the top. If I stand on my tiptoes, I can reach out. Or I could reach at it without falling in. I did it. It was a scrap of paper. It looks like it's been torn off or something. I see writing. It's a little smudged to the water, but I can still read it. Let's see. Spiriton, believe in yourself. No way, this is a message for me. Did Falcon write this? Did he leave the message here because he knew how to check the fountain? But that means, did Falcon play a part in the explosion of Chateau Cataline? Oh, I have so many questions. I should definitely stash this away. It might be a key piece of evidence in the trial. Okay. So, hello, Nix. Welcome to the stream. As a brief wrap-up of everything, so we are continuing from last time. So essentially, we were trying to find those underground people that were kind of like doing shady business and such. So we did end up finding them in catacombs. They ended up killing Cocorico, that one rooster kind of person. I decided to stay silent about it because freaking Spiriton was like, oh, no, you gotta go and, you know, talk to them about it. And it's like, bro, the lion girl literally had a gun. Like, what were you supposed to do? So anyways, I decided to stay silent, and Spiriton did nothing in that moment. He could have done something himself, but he didn't. Besides the point. With that, after we ended up killing somebody, so we ended up blowing up Cataline's house, destroying her. She's gone. And then from here, now we are just kind of ruling out the evidence, because now we're trying to figure out what exactly happened with everything here. Plus, we are now, as Spiriton, going to be going against the underground people that were bad. The lion girl that killed Cocorico. So that's essentially where we're at, and now we're at the evidence phase. So not too much happened. Let's go look at this. The statue is in nightly beauty. Oh my god, why can't I not talk right now? Damn, yeah. Just sure damn moment right now. Wouldn't you say, Falcon? Just, you know, a couple people got killed. It's nothing. We're just gonna get prosecuted probably. Also, what's funny about it is that the girl that killed Cocorico is now also being blamed for Falcon's killing Cataline, but it is what it is. Select an area exam. Stairs. This is the spot where Monsieur Gwenrave was killed. The bloody patch is no longer sticky, but the blood stain still remains. Why did nobody clean that up? Unless blood is just that hard to get off, like concrete. I guess they didn't really have, you know, freaking power wash simulator back in the day. I still don't like these little chubby people. They can't be trusted. Hey Falcon, I have a joke. A horse walks into a bar and... Oh. Never mind. Oof, that's gotta be awkward. The statue is a little quiet. Maybe just a little hoarse. Maybe it's just a little hoarse. I think that's everything, right? That looks like everything. I'm done here. Bye garden, bye fountain, bye horses and creepy cherubs. Crime scene cleaners. Yeah, I was like, did they not have a freaking crime scene cleaner? Especially since they were rich. So, like, I don't know why Cataline wouldn't have just, you know, did that. Paid for that. You're back! Found anything interesting? A little bit. Nope. We're gonna lie. Nope, your lead was useless, buddy. Oh, that's a shame. Well, I best be getting on my way. Good day. Yes. Do I receive a tip for the generosity of letting you in such valuable lead? Sure, here's a tip. You can quickly remove the skin from potatoes by boiling them for a few minutes and then dunking them into cold water. I didn't know about that. That's actually a great tip. But I'll just peel them instead with a potato peeler. Okay. We'll go to the prison. I don't know what the heck Falco is, by the way. Oh, so the photographer, by the way, gave us a photo and it had like essentially this little shadow person in the middle. I'm guessing that's Falco, but it really wasn't clear. So that'll come up in evidence. Hello there. Just another police officer. I'm not a police officer, first off. You look like a little short of an interrogation specialist. Oh, no. I'm not an officer. My name is Spiriton. I'm a prosecutor, see? Totally different. What does that slip say? Interim prosecutor? I knew I wouldn't be getting out of here alive, but they didn't have to insult me by putting some junior lawyer on my case. Hey, I'm no junior. I'm the real deal. Nice try. I saw the issue date on that slip. You're fresh-faced as they come. Well, yeah, fresh-faced or not, I'm the one that's in charge of prosecuting you. So first things first, you are the Lion Bromot, are you not? Yep, that's me. Okay, great. So this is the right jail cell. That's a good start. Now, mademoiselle, I have read your... Don't call me mademoiselle. Do I look like a child to you? Well, children don't normally lead rebellious, I guess. Rebellions. Anyway, madame, I have read your charges. Let's see, where to start. The murder of Cocorico. You're being charged with the murder of Cocorico. And I know you're guilty of that because I saw it with my own eyes. Really? You saw the bird's death? Yep. I was lingering in the shadows. I heard your speech. I saw you put that pistol to his head and pull the trigger. I watched your expression. You didn't show a hint of remorse. You were really there? I had no idea we were being watched. I gave you too little credit. I thought you were a law school dork, but now I find that you're some sort of spy? I'm like a spy, aren't I? My name's Spiriton. Licensed to practice law for that. What? Is that just... Is your first and last name is the same thing? What the heck? I was so confused for the immediate future. My mistake. You're still a dork. Oh, well, at least I'm not a murderer. This is schoolyard banter. It's idiotic. Read me my next charge. Inciting a rebellion. You're being charged with conspiring to incite a rebellion. I suppose I'd be a fool to deny that. But you know, I never wanted violence. I thought maybe if I can do things right, this could be a perfect revolution. Peaceful revolution. I'd find it easier to believe, madame, if hundreds of weapons were found in your catacombs or hideout. Blame the wolf and the crocodile who pushed me into buying them. Would you like to elaborate on that? Not really. I take full responsibility for my own actions. Read me the next charge. The murder of Cataline. You're being charged with the murder of Cataline. I'm not trying to read her full name. I'd never get it right. She's a bourgeoisie kitten, small, stickily sweet, flutters her eyelashes, but pulls out her heart when you least expect it. I have no idea who this person is. Well, there was an explosion at the Chantier on Friday evening, and the Inspector Volturi is confident that you were the one behind it. Last Friday, when I was sitting in this jail cell? Yep, that Friday. I have no idea why the police feel like tacking some random, unrelated charge onto my list of crimes, but it makes no difference. Even without that charge, I guaranteed to face the guillotine blade, right? Right. Or the noose. Or if the judge is sick of guillotines that day. But madame, I want to do my job right, and part of that involves not prosecuting you for crimes that you didn't commit. If there's any way you can prove that you weren't involved in the explosion of Chantier, please let me know. No, let them charge me. Maybe I'll take the fall for some poor sod who doesn't deserve to be punished. That's just not how justice works, madam. You know nothing of justice. Go on, what's my next charge? Actually, it looks like that was everything. Well, madam, I'll see you in court shortly. I'll try to get to the bottom of this Chantier business, but in any case, I advise you to make peace with this world. Wait, was it Spiriton, wasn't it? Let me ask you something before you go. Do you resent me for killing your friend? Oh my god. I thought she meant Falco, but I was like, oh, did we miss something? Cocorico really wasn't a friend. I never really knew Cocorico, but in our brief encounters, he always struck me as a little too self-righteous. I didn't wish his death upon him, but maybe a man with such unwavering sense was doomed to die. Do I resent you? I do not know. I have no idea what to think. This all seems like a bad joke with no punchline. Ooh, drama. The cheese muss. Day 17. Well, I wonder how this is gonna go. Wow. So, Spiriton, how confident do you feel about this trial? Not at all. I'm a little nervous. No, I'd say, like, super confident. The tea, I know. It's strong. It's hot. I'm super confident. We're going to be getting guilty verdict for the lioness for sure. I think we are. That's the spirit. Let's kick it into some deer air. Yeah, let's do this. The only thing I'm not confident about is freaking prosecuting Falcon. Should I get an assistant? Absolutely not. Ah, the doors are opening. You want to get an assistant right now? How am I? I'm okay, actually, to be honest. I'm, like, slightly tired, but, like, not bad. All right, settle down. Everybody settle down. Is the prosecution here? Spiriton, present. Present. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. It's weird to be on this side. Excellent. And all the jury are present? Yes. All present and accounted for, Your Honor. How are you? And it's to my understanding that the defense is representing themselves today, correct? That's your cue, madam. You can see I'm here. Just skip the petomine nonsense. Should I? Pantomime. Okay. Nonsense and convict me already. Now, you have a procedure to follow, madame. Let's do this right. Fine, yes, I, Aviary Attorney, am here. Very good. Now, defendant, you are being accused of 3 crimes. First, you are being charged with the murder of Kokoriko, well-respected and benevolent prosecutor who worked in this very court. A benevolent prosecutor? What a joke of a phrase. Silence, if you please. Second, you are charged with conspiring to incite a rebellion. And we shall have a rebellion. I said, silence. Order! Order! Your third charge is the murder of Dame Caroline D'Amato. Sure, why not? Your Honor, I have no doubt that the defendant is guilty of her first and second charges. In fact, I myself bore witness to the murder of Kokoriko. I could even deliver a testimony of the events. That won't be necessary, I confess. Silence from the defense. Please, continue, prosecutor. As I was saying, those 2 charges aren't to be contended. In my mind, they are clear as day. But I would like to adjust the 3rd charge in this trial session. The bombing of Chanteau Caroline. The murder of Dame Caroline. I plead guilty. Not just to the murder of Dame, whoever, but to all 3 charges. Please, whatever you'd like, madame. Plead whatever you like, madame, but I don't believe you paid any part in that attack. You were in the jail at the time of the incident. You couldn't have possibly had the means to even issue an order to the lackey. To help me uncover the truth, I shall call the investigative officer, Inspector Voltaire, to the witness stand. Inspector Voltaire, please approach the stand and recite the oath. You just woke up? Yeah, I figured so. That's good that you're good, though. Just what are you playing at, Monsieur Spiriton? What am I playing at? This was to intend to be a straightforward trial. What are you dragging me out with this needless pedantry? I'm securing justice. Is that what you call it, this nonsense? Justice? Fine, but you're wasting everybody's time if you ask me. Whatever, let this get over with. I, Inspector Jose Voltaire, swear to speak without hatred and without fear and to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Excellent. On to the questioning. Now, Inspector, why do you believe that Madame Beaumont is behind the bombing of the Chatterling? It's not obvious. Is it not obvious? Because she has a crystal clear motive. The Madame wants a rebellion. By killing a prominent bourgeoisie figure in the dramatic manner, she stirs up the tension between the classes. A motive? That's all you're going by? Obviously not. I have evidence too. And what is that going to be? You have evidence that the Madame Beaumont was behind the bombing. Real evidence. You didn't tell me about this before the trial. I don't think it'd be necessary to tell you. How was I to know that you would drag this out? Enough bickering, you two. Inspector, present your evidence. I don't know if the music's too loud. Tell me, by the way, if it is. Very well, Your Honor. You will all burn for your sins. This is a poster that was found at the crime scene. It was a crude, fastened to a pillar around 40 meters from where the explosion occurred. And you will all burn for your sins. That message is no doubt a declaration of violence, a warning of what is to come. As you can see, the poster was damaged in the explosion and the ensuing fire. This signatures at the bottom are nearly unreadable. So you're just not going to cross-examine, like, her writing? Despite this, it is evidence that the 2 names fit in the space perfectly. Those names are Fonte and Piero. Oh. Fonte and Piero? The 2 bar dwellers? I mean, I knew they were rebels, but I saw them in the catacombs with my own 2 eyes, but you really think they did this? Of course. No other names fit in the gap. What was the other name? You weren't even here when he said it, though. That sucks. But there's another name that Falcon went by. Of course, no other names fit in that gap, and it's far too much of a coincidence for it to be anybody else. It's true, I can't think of any other names that clearly fill in the gaps. The inspector's evidence appears to be pretty convincing, prosecutor. Are you done with your direct examination? No, Your Honor, I'm not. There's no way that that poster was written by Fontaine Pierno, and I intend to prove it. You're welcome to try. Make it snappy, Monsieur Spartan. Select a statement to the question. Okay. Inspector, you say Fontaine Pierre made this poster. There are other possibilities. Definitely. There are other possibilities. Maybe Pierre and Fontaine had no part in this attack. They are fugitive rebels associated with Madame Beaumont, and their names fit to the burn singer. But it is within the realm of possibility that another person was involved, right? Do you have someone in mind, prosecutor, or are you just kicking out a theory? I have somebody in mind. I do have somebody in mind, actually. I have even more than that. I bet Evan said another person was involved with the Chante Singer attack. Inspector Ventura, I found this note at the garden fountain of Chante Singer. A note, you say? Let's have a look. Spartan, believe in yourself. What is this? Sentimental rubbish. Some sort of self-help pamphlet? Ignore the contents of the note for a moment, Inspector. Focus on the shape of the paper. The shape? Well, it appears to be a torn corner of the paper, probably ripped from a larger sheet. Wait, this tear. It looks familiar. You see it too, the torn edge of the matches toward the corner of the poster paper. What conclusion can we draw from this? I posted that the person who wrote this note is the same person who designed and wrote this poster. That's a reasonable plan, but I don't see anybody who can... anything to indicate who wrote this note. It's unsigned. It doesn't need a signature, Inspector. I know the person who would leave a note like this in a place like that. Are we really? I mean, we are, but... I don't want to throw anybody under the horse carriage, especially this person. But, well, in my opinion, this is the only person who fits. Monsieur Dieu, what is that? An explosion. It sounded like it came from right outside. No doubt about it, Beaumont. Did you arrange this? What? Me? No, I have no idea what's going on. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, well, in this manner of speaking, how do I put this? For pity's sake, spit it out, Monsieur. Fire! Let's make fire! Here, in the Paseo de Genesis. Not in just the Paseo de Genesis, the whole island is ablaze. That's crazy, we've got to get out of here. Whoa! Okay, you heard the rabbit. Everybody clear the court. I'm not through with you, Beaumont. Spit it out. Are you behind the fire? I told you I have no idea what's going on. Now could you please undo my shackles so I can avoid burning to death? We need to go, Inspector. Don't lie to me, Lioness. Is this your plan? Is this one of your lackeys trying to break it out? It's the sort of rebellion proper? You're acting ridiculous, I'm telling you. The explosion had nothing to do with me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? You honestly played no part in Chante Singer incident, and you honestly know nothing about this fire. Seriously, we have to go, Inspector. Right, let's go. Are we gonna help her? Wait, Spiriton. Unlock my shackles, please. You aren't going to seriously let me die in here, are you? We will not. Of course not. Sit tight. I think they keep a spare set of jail keys around the judge's podium somewhere. I might have said no to that earlier, but it's like the fact that... Oh, for a second I thought that my game paused. But it's just the fact that Spiriton was like so righteous about everything. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? You want to die in the fire, possibly? Go ahead. I swear it's somewhere around here. Spiriton, for what it's worth, I'm sorry for killing that prosecutor, Cocorico. I'd be lying if I said that killing the bird didn't bring myself relief. It did. I took a weight off my heart, and that had been there for years. But I'm starting to think what I did was... well, it wasn't justice. I don't think it was, at least. Ah, I found the key. Take it, undo your chains, and go free. You're letting me walk? Yep. You know that I'm going to take this opportunity to flee the country, right? Sounds good. Try Britain, or maybe America? I hear American is nice. I don't think you should try America. Why are you doing this? I thought the prosecutors were all about punishing the guilty. I don't know much about being a prosecutor, madame. I've only had this job for 4 days after all. But I do know that Cocorico wouldn't call a person burning to death justice, even if that person were guilty. I'm just following his example. You're following Kokuriko's example? Was the Kokuriko I saw as a child different to the Kokuriko I killed? I don't know. I hear people can change, but I don't really have time for this discussion, madam. Because, you know, fiery, imminent death and stuff. So why are we talking? Right, you lead the way. Actually, I'm meeting the inspector out front, so you may want to take the back exit. The inspector would see us both hanged if he knew what I just did. I understand. Then we probably won't meet again. I suppose this is goodbye. Indeed. Good luck, madam. And to you, Spiriton. You are a first-rate lawyer. Wow. I'm first-rate? Whoa. Good, you made it out safely. Any problems? Nope. Nope, no problems at all. Excellent. It looks like the rabbit was right. Building's on fire from riverside to riverside. We need to get out and get off the island right away. Hold on, Inspector. There's something important I need to tell you. Our safety takes priority. The fastest way out would be to via Rue de something by Notre Dame. Let's not dwell, Monsieur Spiriton. Oh, wow. The drama. On the streets of the Isle des Sauvages, panicked people of all ages and classes scurry away from the anguishing fire. Smoke billows out of the burning buildings, enveloping the sky of the dark cloud. How is this justice for freaking Spirit? I mean, I'm gonna guess it's Falcon that's behind this, but like, I don't see what he's gonna get out of this. Like, I understand, burning down Cataline, but everybody else, that's not justice. I don't know. This place is utter chaos. Like, I was fine with Cataline dying, but this is a bit far. Inspector, slow down. I really need to tell you this. It can wait. No, it can't. Listen, in the catacombs, Falcon told me something. I thought he was just saying stupid things because he was angry and stressed. But then, when Shante Sindri incident, and now this, well, I think he might have been telling the truth and cut the preamble and spit it out. Falcon told me that he was the Aviary killer. Inspector? Are you okay? I knew it. Run along, Spiriton. Get off this island safely. Aren't you coming too? No, I think I'm going to arrest the Vidarian killer. I've hunted him for 18 years and now I finally have my opportunity. You're going to arrest Falcon, but you don't even know where he is. I do know where he is. The arrogant flat. Bill Stippets is watching us right now. He is? I don't see him. Like I said, this is my arrest to make, Spiriton. Run along, Inspector. What do I do now? Freaking run! You're gonna burn. What do you mean? Oop. He just out here. Such a beautiful view. Okay. Man turned into freaking... Oh, what's that guy's name? No, it's gonna bug me that I don't know. You know, Shakespeare... Hamlet. He's turned into Hamlet now. Light Yagami justice. I think freaking Light Yagami would have done better time with his justice than this. A perfect place to watch the city burn. Inspector, come on. Come on, step out of the shadows. 100% Light would have done so much better with this, but whatever. It is what it is. The burning, they're all dying now. I knew it. I knew it. You were the one responsible for the bombings of the July Revolution. You are the one responsible for the bombings of today. You are the Viridirian killer. I am. Ha! Such a brazen confession. You knew before Spiriton tell you, didn't you? How long have you known? I've always had my suspicions. A Falcon acting as a defense lawyer? Laughable. It's not in your nature to be a bird of prey. Isn't it in your nature to be a bird of prey? But it wasn't until Kokuriko and I carried out our investigation that my suspicion turned to evidence-based reasoning. You changed your name between 1929 and 1832. Why? Because you wanted to distance yourself from the old identity that was the Viridian killer? I know. I knew that you had some murderous spirit in you. I knew that under the right pressure, I could draw that spirit out. So I created a perfect scenario. You were a fool, Inspector. But I cannot fault your intuition. I suppose you're going to arrest me. Arrest. I suppose that you're going to arrest me. Of course, I will arrest you, but I will have you tried and I will have you executed in the name of justice. Homie, we don't even have a courthouse anymore. Justice? You talk as if I'm the only one who stands here as a sinner. You, Inspector, are guilty, just as guilty as I am. Ha! I am an upstanding citizen. You're the one responsible for the Cocorico's death. Oh! You were the one who ordered him to undertake a mission that he had no chance of completing. You knew from the moment that you sent him to confront the rebels that he would be killed like a street dog. And for what? To anger me? To make me lash out? Well, congratulations, you succeeded. And here I stand, as the Vividian killer. Cocorico is dead, and Paris is ablaze. Dozens have died, so that you can feel your lust for punishing criminals. Where's Miraculous? We need Ladybug. You've broken the law. No law. I've done no wrong. You think that the law defines right and wrong? That's a disgusting level of naivety. Regardless of what's written in the law books, we are both sinners, and the worst kind of inspector. We both deserve justice. So let us be judged by the way of a sane regime. Let us settle this through the oldest form of trial known to man. The oldest form... Oh my god! I was about to say they're gonna duel, but they already said it. You wish to duel? Indeed. Oh, Hamilton moment. Indeed, I am sure that you brought a pistol. Oof. I brought one of my own, and he's already aiming at the sky. Wow. This is a farce. I'm not going to duel you. I'm not going to give you a choice. The count of 5, I'm going to turn you and shoot. You cannot... You can participate, or you can be killed. You really are a monster. I expected you to be. The Vidirian killer. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. No. I'm gonna wait. 2, 3. I mean, it's fine if we get shot. I think we kind of deserve it at this point, not gonna lie. 5. That's the final count, Inspector. Why haven't you turned to shoot me? I see. I misjudged you. I thought you hated criminals through and through, but here you are, showing me mercy for your worst enemy. You are a lawful man, a virtuous man. But you still await a judgment of death for Cocorico. And if you thought that you can escape punishment just because you are willing to show me mercy, well... Oof, you're very much mistaken. You dishonorable conard, shooting a man in the back. I never claimed to be honorable, nor did I. Did we just both shoot each other? What happened? There was 2 gunshots. I'm so confused. So this is how it ends. 2 birds dying up in a flame. Okay, so we did both shoot each other. That's nice. Okay, lovely. I can hear the people chanting, liberty, equality, fraternity. The rebellion has already begun. No, this isn't right. I can't believe things like this. Inspector, I have a confession. I'm not- Oh my god, why would you say that you were then? I'm not the Vidirian killer. Yes, I bombed the chateau, but I didn't get revenge on an enemy mine. And yes, I set the city island on fire to spite you. Why would- Okay, but that's still deserved to be, I guess, shot. You put so many freaking people in danger. But the real Vidirian killer is the one who maimed you in the July Revolution 18 years ago. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Oh, shoot, wait. I have no idea who that person is. Did you hear me, Inspector? No, he's dead. What do you mean? Yeah, you're already gone. Maybe it's for the best that you didn't hear. Truth is overrated anyway. No, I think truth is pretty important in this case. That's it. That's it. That's my time to go. Not on my watch. Oh my god. Come on your feet. Sparrison? Ooh. You came back. Wow. A new day. Did we die? Okay. It's gonna be our last location. Scary. I know. Gasps in Spanish. How is he, Doctor? Physically? Falcon's injuries. Oh, we have that one machine that finds the freaking bullet, so that's great, because hopefully we can use that in this case. Physically, Falcon's injuries are pretty minor, just some minor burns and superficial gunshot wounds. But mentally, I think he needs a little bit of time. I see. Don't fret, the hospital's been the best mental health at- I cannot read. The hospital has the best mental health out of all your I just can't read that. I had like a freaking stroke reading that. What the heck? We'll do everything we can to put him right. Thank you, Doctor. Can I speak to him? Sure, that's no problem at all. Actually, you should go take him for a walk maybe by the river. Maybe that'll do some good. I don't know what a walk is gonna do, but... Hey, Spiriton. Oh, you look just fine. What the heck? Hey, Falcon. You feeling okay? Yeah. Don't worry. I haven't gone all loopy. That's a relief. Come on, let's take a walk. Did you not get shot in the back? Or maybe that was, like, somewhere else? So it looked like the rebel uprising wasn't successful. Or I guess it was successful. The Prime Minister fled, the King was booted out of the country. France has a new and scary future ahead of it, doesn't it? Yep, I suppose so. What's scary is gonna be the freaking cost to, like, extinguish all the fire and stuff. Fresh air. Dude, if they couldn't even clean up the blood for the frog person at the very beginning, how do you expect to, like, clean up everything else? I hear Judge Maximid just granted you full legal license. Yep, I'm a real attorney now. Congratulations are in order. You must be proud. I am. Have you decided what kind of law you're going to be specializing in? I think you should be a defense attorney. That'd be nice. I'm going to be a defense attorney, like you, I suppose. A defense attorney, huh? It suits you. You think so? Yeah, you're good at playing the hero. I think we've made enough small talk, Falcon. There's something serious you need to discuss. The bombings. Only Inspector Volturian and I know that you're the one behind the attacks on Chanter, Cressingery, and the courthouse. Only he and I know that you are the Vividian killer. So with him gone, it's just me. I see. Do you plan on turning me in? I mean, we know that he's not necessarily the killer. No. No. Why not? It's difficult to say. I'm still trying to handle the justice remarkably. We're right. Now, we don't know what's wrong or right. Are you a murderer? Should I put you in prison? I don't know. This whole thing is a mess. I find myself asking, what would Cocorico do? Probably give some stupid Voltaire gulp. Yep, I guess. Listen, Spiriton. I want to thank you for not turning me in, but I think I'm going to stay in the hospital for a little while. Or maybe a long while. You can call it a penance if you want. You need to freaking be in the hospital for a while. Gonna take a chill pill or something, man. You know, you could just go make a run for it. I wouldn't be able to catch you. I bet you could even make it all the way to the Calliasis. What do you mean? He got shot and he's still faster than you? Yeah, I probably could, but I won't. You don't want to be free? I don't want to be free. Na, 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 na. Of course, I want to fly away more than anything. You guys could actually fly with your hands, your hand feathers. But some birds need to be kept caged. Wow. Wise words. Okay then. Oh, and that's the end. Okay, that was actually a pretty good game. Again, I really liked it, but that went on for so long too. And there was just, I'm still salty that like freaking Cataline got away with it at the beginning, but I'm kind of glad that she died in the end. Some form of justice there, because you can't try people twice, I guess. She literally killed the frog, so I don't think I'm like horrible in saying that, but I'm in a little bit, but not too much. Oh, and the bird lady. I guess we spent our money wise too, because like, what would we have done if we just kept it? There's no point. This game wouldn't have been possible without you. Wow! Extra thanks to the Internet Archive and Wikimedia contents. And, or should I say feather? Wow. Bird jokes. Buttons. You've reached the end of our route, a libertarian. This ending you received was determined by the decisions you made in Chapter 3. What decisions did we make in Chapter 3? I don't remember. Try tackling the trial in the catacombs differently in order to see a different ending. Thank you for playing Aviary Attorney. Wow, that was a good episode to end on. Actually, we did that within an hour. I'm honestly surprised because I saw that. I was like, oh shoot, we still have another trial to go through. I thought it was going to be so long, but that was surprising. But yeah, I guess that's going to be it for today. I got done so much faster than I thought. Oh well. But I hope you all enjoyed for like the few people that I saw pop in. I actually had 4 people at once. That's peak peak content right there. But anyways, thank you all. Thank you, Nyx, for coming as always. I will see you guys in the next one. I have no idea what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna record a video today. Hopefully that gets out in a timely manner. We will see. I don't know, but yeah, that's gonna be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you later. Bye.